Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Gleason. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And he was virtually unblockable on that play. You know, it reminds me of seeing the highlights of my partner here, David Pollock, a guy that doesn't like to talk about his own greatness, so I'll do it for him. David raised the bar in the standard for D-line play at the University of Georgia. It was his athleticism. It was his tenacity.
Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for growth on second down, but third down's coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
And the Rockets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. These corners going to give them some space. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The sure hands, it's Traynor. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Great place to start for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Welcome to Caesars Superdome, home of the Saints here in New Orleans. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. It's Manning. Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. And the Longhorns in the hurry up. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Oh, out of space. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we're planning to see a few more throughout this game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Right on target this time. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Off play action. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Kearney on the Jets. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw. It's Manning. Got his man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Pulls it in. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team?
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the first quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying it here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 7, Texas 0.
First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Flushed out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
That's why, as a defense, you have to game tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one, Dave.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you can tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
Return goes out of bounds.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Fires on the move. That pass is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Fires to the big fella. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Well, they haven't been able to get it done on fourth down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the third time the charm? Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to fire on second down. throws for the end zone. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Working that left side now. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Look at, got some room, headed to the goal line. Georgia, and they add 6 more to the board with
All I can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
I thought I was in the party. I'm sorry.
He brought that thing out of the end zone with the idea of making a play, but he wasn't even able to get back to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wingo. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And you just could not allow
that was a real one, Google.
Giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
From the gun, give on the inside.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that, everybody. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Tight end finds a soft spot. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He's got it. They will score.
Oh, that's tough.
Touchdown, Texas.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
Texas.
On the run run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires toward the target. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Georgia 21, Texas 7.
Just about set to get this second half underway.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. They keep it on the ground to open the third. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Scrambling away. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Pocket breaking down. On the run, deep down the right side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Manning. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wingo. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Made a defender miss. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 21, Texas 7.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Dropping back, it's Manning. He caught it. Touchdown, Longhorns! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Texas.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. As the offense gets ready to run out the clock, take the play clock all the way down to a fraction of a second. Do not give the defense a single millisecond. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second and a long way to go. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Wide open spaces. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10. Quarterback running on the draw. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is through, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Such a hard position to be successful in when you know you need 2 scores and it's under 2 minutes. The defense looking great job playing pass, understanding the situation, breaking on the football, and ending this football game.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. This is softening up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Scanning the... Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Is not good. That is the score. Georgia 34, Texas 14.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they maintain with possession. It's crazy.
He might want another play. Wants to go up top on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the right. It's complete.
Hold on.